coming to you once again from the RIU Explorers Conference, which is currently underway in Fremantle. Standing next to me is the Managing Director of Antipa Minerals, Roger Mason. Roger, it's a pleasure to see you again. How are you?
Yeah, great. Good to see you again, Shay.
Now, we're talking about my favourite metal of all time, and that is gold. And you happen to be hunting for gold with a couple of other metals in there out in your Minyari Dome Project.
That's it.
First things first, pre-feasibility study. You've been working on this. How's it looking?
Yeah, the pre-feasibility study is going very well, Shay. It's on schedule for completion in September. And it's basically evaluating the potential for a standalone gold plus or minus copper and silver development opportunity. It's about 35 k's north of Greatland Resources Telfer mine and processing facility. So that's progressing well, fully funded for all of that particular work.
So you mentioned there that there's also copper and silver. How does that benefit your project overall?
Well, obviously we're in a bull market in all three commodities essentially, certainly the gold and the silver. So that's very fortunate, and copper's having a good run as well. So when we did the scoping study back in 2024, we went with a gold only case, and at 5,000 Australian dollars an ounce, that project had an NPV post-tax at a discount factor of 7% of $1.8 billion. Okay, so that was a very good outcome. Internal rate of return 110%. What we're finding now in the pre-feasibility network is there's the opportunity to also extract the copper. So there may be a CIL plant with a flotation plant behind the CIL to collect the copper. The silver comes along for the ride, whichever way we go. So we may end up with a gold, copper, silver production outcome.
That's a lovely tailwind for your project right there. Now, look, you've started 2026 quite strong. What's sort of like a recap of recent news, but also, how is this momentum carry on through for the rest of the year?
Yeah, we've had a couple of releases since we last chatted. So one of the main things is we've grown the mineral resource by another 300,000 ounces. So we're up to 3.3 million gold equivalent ounces now. We've had some bonanza grades at deposits like Fiamma, big depth extensions at Fiamma, Minyari, and we've had multiple discoveries in the broader project area, particularly south of the Fiamma area, which were very, very encouraging. We've also had recently an announcement that highlighted a potential for a copper discovery about 1 kilometre away from the gold deposits. It's a big trend over 1 kilometre with strongly anomalous to low-grade mineralisation in the copper. So as we frame up the 2026 exploration year, we've got a range of activities to do. Complete the technical studies, PFS, that'll move into DFS around October, and then resource growth drilling, pretty dog-cat mat, just down dip along strike, and then the discovery-focused drilling at half a dozen or more targets, all very proximal to the Minyari development position.
So it sounds like there is still a lot to come, so it's going to be a big year, so plenty of news to look out for. Roger, thank you so much for your time today, and I can't wait for the next update.
Thanks, Shay.